Hi, how are you doing? It's been a hectic week for me, but it's the weekend now. I get to chill out and make a project, and I know exactly what I'm making. That doesn't happen often now, does it? I'm gonna make a sweater of this little guy. This is a shy demon. This is the keychain I have. This is a shy demon. It is a character from my tattoo artist, and I love this guy so much. This design of him is tattooed on me. This was a custom, and then he made keychains. It's so cool. And stickers. I have keychains, I have a key cord, I have a t-shirt, and my tattoo, of course. And then I was like, I want a sweater with this on it, because when it's cold, you don't see him when I'm wearing the shirt. And you don't see him on my leg. And the keychains are small, and people don't notice those. So I texted my tattoo artist. I was like, Mako, bestie, can I make myself a sweater with your fella on it? And he was like, that sounds so fucking cool, go right ahead. So I'm making a sweater. I got myself some purple and some black and some white, and we're gonna figure it out. It's kind of gonna be in the same shape base as this one that I made a while ago, you know, my Finch Bear sweater. This is a free pattern on my website, only in my size currently, until someone orders it in a different size, or I make it for someone in a different size. You know how it goes. If you're experienced-ish, you can just look at the pixel graph and figure out something around it. Anyway, I was so excited to start this that I kind of went ahead of schedule, and I started the back, and I finished the back, because it's just plain purple, right? This is a 20% wool, 80% acrylic, medium 4-weight yarn, by the way. And I'm using a 6mm hook. Is there other information you need for this? Not really. I'm going to sketch up the pixel graph, and I'm also going to put that on my website with a reference to the bear sweater, that the rest of the sweater is basically the same, and you can just change out the graph. Cool, yeah? And I'll update you. I'm excited. Hi, I may or may not have fallen asleep on the couch like an old man again. But the color work is done. Let's get a stitch marker on there. Him! Doesn't he look adorable? I did accidentally mirror him. He's mirrored right now. He was supposed to be this way. But video is mirrored anyway, I think. I'm not even actually sure. Yeah. He needs a couple more rows of just purple, and then the shoulder bits, and then the front panel is done. But first I have to weigh my yarns again because it's the next day, and I foolishly didn't do that last night because I fell asleep. Hi, Neo. Little menace. You were being a menace yesterday. You were trying to eat my keychains and my yarn and my hook. And then she ran off with my scissors. At some point today, Neo, can you please continue moving? Thank you. At some point today, we're taking a little break from this sweater over here to make a fish with arms and legs, because it's 8 AM right now. I woke up at 6:30 and I refused to get out of my bed. So I opened Instagram and I started scrolling reels, and all I could see was this little, thank you Neo, was this little orange fish with arms and legs, and his name is Steve, and I need to make him. Neo was wiggling my laptop, which my phone is leaning against. Damn. I'm gonna weigh the yarn first and then finish the front panel, and then we'll see what order we do things in today, okay? Oh, hi Neo. Thank you. You're gonna hang out with me? Where are you going? Are you gonna sit down or are you gonna eat my hook? You don't get to eat my hook, baby. So either sit down or go. Sit down? No, go. Okay. Oh, you want to sit with them? Okay. I get it. Okay, I need to redo this shoulder section because it has 19 stitches instead of 20. I forgot this less slow corner here. Oopsie. But the other one is connected already. I just connected it slip stitch without cutting the yarns because that's left less ends to weave in. And we're all about less ends to weave in. Hi, I started on the border on the bottom of the knitting. I like the way the colors are. This purple is nice. Yeah, okay, so wonderful. I love this. I'm gonna need to take a break because my hand hurts a little bit. Setting up the knitting is always a bit for me. I'm not used to it. I'm gonna scoot this aside. I'm gonna have a snack, a little lunch break actually. Then I'm gonna quickly make a little fella, and then I'll continue. I started watching an anime that my friend recommended to me. What is it called? Oh, Bofuri. The girl leader has played in a game and she maxed out defense stats. It's cute. That's really all it has going for it. It's cute. I wanted to watch an anime that had no plot. Is that what I'm trying to say? I have quite a few anime on my currently watching, but they're either I started watching them with subtitles and then I can't watch it right now because I'm knitting and I can't read subtitles while knitting. Or they are high stakes actual plotline that I need brain cells for, and I don't have those right now. So we're watching silly goofy show of girlies playing game together. Cute. I'm gonna have my lunch. Hi, it's the same day. I just had a shower because I remembered I have to work tomorrow and I needed to wash my hair. He exists now, and he exists. Yeah. How do we feel about him? Steve. Back to the sweater. Let me take off the coverage. I put a blanket over my projects when they're on the table when I go out of the room so that Neo doesn't eat them. We're doing ribbing. I am going to continue doing this and then it's time for sleeves. I might take a break and progress on one of the sleeves in the middle of ribbing because I want this to be long ribbing and I get kind of sick of knitting one by one quite quickly, and this is over 120 stitches, so thinking at least like this much. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Hi, still the same day, just pajamas now. I got about this far on the bottom ribbing. This is how far I did it on the bear sweater, and I want this ribbing to be a little bit longer because I want his little hands to reach over, and I want that to be visible, so it needs to be a bit longer. And I started a few rows on this sleeve, And I took a bit of a gaming break and a being grumpy break because knitting goes slowly for me, and I was absolutely zooming through both of the panels, so it made me go bleh, you know? Was absolutely zooming, and then I was suddenly slow, and I was not having it. It is about 9:30 now. I do want to finish the bottom mirroring tonight, and that is possible. That is very possible, especially now that I've locked in again. But I don't want to continue sitting on this chair, and I don't want to sit on the couch because I will fall asleep on the couch again like an old man, like I did yesterday. So I'm gonna grab my little yarn in my little bag, and I'm going to sit in bed and knit. Because then, at least, if I fall asleep, I am in bed. And I won't throw out my neck again. My neck really hurts from falling asleep on the couch. I fell asleep sitting straight up, like an old man that told you not to change the channel on the TV. My neck does not like me. And I have work tomorrow, so I need to not repeat that and make it worse. And I need to put some, what's that stuff called? Tiger balm? The stuff that gets really warm and then it smells bad, but it works. That stuff. I'm gonna move now, and then I'll update you tomorrow morning, probably before work. Hi, good morning. The border is there. And Neo is here. Oh, little baby. I have to weigh my yarn now, and then keep going, and then go to work, and then... Yes. Hi, hello. It's now Sunday, so I need to edit the video for Monday. Also, we got some sleeve progress in yesterday, after work and before work, but mostly after work. It's now going to continue in the light purple. I'm only doing 4 stripes. Yeah. Well, let me show you like this. I think the stripes are nice. I'm gonna edit and work on this while editing, and then continue working it after editing. And I don't really know what else I'm gonna be doing today. Maybe I'm gonna be watching anime. I don't know. I do know that I have Dungeon Meshi planned later tonight. So I will definitely be watching at least some anime today, but I don't know if I'll watch any by myself. Or if I'm just going to be like in the loop of watching a YouTube video, getting bored halfway through, clicking a different YouTube video. We'll see. Okay, I have 1 sleeve. What do you think? I think it's a good sleeve. I got the cuff knit. It's not as cinched in as I normally would have it, because I think when I put the neckline on, it's gonna like go in a little bit, and then it's gonna fall like this, which I think is good. I'm gonna do this now. Or no, actually I'm gonna do the neckline first. Neckline, yes. Hi, good morning. It's now Monday. One sleeve with the ribbing, the neckline, and I started on the second sleeve, but then I got distracted by Blatro. I think it's doable to finish this today. I think. I have a meeting later in the afternoon, and I have some other tasks that I would like to get to, but it's not that much. I've just been kind of struggling to focus, and that makes it a lot more if you keep doing other stuff in between. Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down for a bit and work on it. it's finished. I think the sleeves are perfect. It's nice, comfy, little fingies. Stick over the border. Very purple, very good. I think the stripes are nice. I am happy with this. I have enough leftover yarn, I think, to make a little sweater vest out of this yarn. But I'm thinking of doing a different color work design, just so it's not the exact same thing. I'll do that sometime. You will see it eventually when it is done. Sweater's done, video done. Enjoy. Thank you.